Ready. Is this working or do I need to turn it on? How about now? Perfect. Next we'll get lights, I'm sure. Well, first I want to say welcome. I'm glad we're here. 30 minutes ago we had about 12 of us and it started filling up, so perfect. This morning before I arrived at church, I looked at the internet and I saw we were going to get a break in the weather where it had been raining all night, but it's still going to be cloudy. But the good news is it's only going to be 98% humidity. So, yeah. Well, as most of you know, Joy and Rick are on vacation. They're in Houston with their daughter and her family. I talked to him Thursday night, I guess, and he's having a lot of fun. So being with family and grandkids is pretty special. We'll follow much the same agenda. Follow the same agenda that we use most Sunday mornings, with a reading from Jesus Calling. Let me see if I can find it. A little bit like Rick, I'm going to use my iPad. Yeah, I wish. One second. But I particularly picked this from Jesus Calling because I think it's very applicable for today. The floor is bobbing over here, so anyway. So one more minute, because I think it's very applicable today. I know this applies to all of us, but it specifically addresses men, I think. I know that it specifically addresses me. This isn't easy to do, what I'm about to read. Learn to laugh at yourself more freely. Don't take yourself or your circumstances so seriously. Relax and know that I am God with you. When you desire my will above all else, life becomes much less threatening. Stop trying to monitor my responsibilities, things that are beyond your control. Find freedom by accepting the boundaries of your domain. Laughter lightens your load and lifts your heart into heavenly places. So far, you know that's pretty easy for men to do. Maybe not. Your laughter rises to heaven and blends with angelic melodies of praise. Just as parents delight in the laughter of their children, so I delight in hearing my children laugh. I rejoice when you trust me enough to enjoy your life lightheartedly. Do not miss the joy of my presence by carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Rather, take my yoke upon you and learn from me. My yoke is comfortable and pleasant. My burden is light and easily borne. A cheerful heart is a good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones, as it's written in Proverbs. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come, also from Proverbs. But moving to Matthew, it says, the virgin will be with child and will give birth to a son. They'll call him Emmanuel, meaning God with us. Also from Matthew, it continues saying, take my yoke upon you and learn of me. For I am gentle, meek, and humble in heart, and you'll find rest for your souls. For my yoke is wholesome, useful, good, not harsh, hard, sharp, or pressuring, but comfortable and gracious. And my burden is light and easy to borne. So for men, it's not that easy. We have our free will, but we're known for being, if it's broken, I will fix it. If it's already fixed, we'll probably break it, just so we can fix it. And then we have the leadership responsibilities that come with being a dad. And so for today being Father's Day, I think it's important to recognize dads. What I've learned is dads come in various different forms. Biological, dads that have adopted children, those that mentor children, those that have been in the Big Brother organization, and men that just love to help families and children. So with that, I'd like the dads to stand for a moment. We certainly celebrate Mother's Day, and there's almost no comparison between the two roles and responsibilities. But one thing I know for sure, Jesus loves us, and he thanks you for what you've done. So whether you're the dad or the grandpa, congratulations. We love you. Luis, why don't you come up? Luis is going to lead us in our praise songs today. And of course, you can remain seated or you can stand, whichever makes you sing better.